everyone, welcome back. So today's topic is quite interesting because it's about reading, and a lot of you have been struggling with reading. So I thought, why don't we come up with a list of mistakes which ideally people are not aware of, and students keep on making these mistakes so that you don't repeat them and you ensure that these are well covered. Well, before we start, a big shout out to Unacademy. That's a platform, India's largest online education platform, where I am teaching live. So you can be a part of it too. Use MANJITAOSTA as a referral code and get straight 10% off. Every penny saved is penny earned. So go save your 10%, be a part of it, and attend my classes. Alright, if you have already not done it and want to know what is the process, the link is below in the description box. So go ahead, click on the link, go to the plus courses, and then bam, you are there in the class. Alright, so let's move on to today's section. Today we're talking about the mistakes which you should avoid in IELTS reading section. Right, so I have taken a couple of important mistakes which a lot of students do. So let's see what the first mistake is. Disregarding any titles given or the illustrations in the passage. So many a times the passages will have a title on the top, right? Which is good for you. If it's given, it's really good because apparently the title summarizes what information is provided in the passage, and that gives you a good understanding of what the passage would contain. So do not take that lightly. If it's provided, you're lucky, it's good. Please focus on it. Many a times while you read the passages, there'll be a lot of illustrations given. It's always good to underline them and keep that in mind, because what do you mean by illustrations? Illustrations could be examples, some instances which are given that talks a lot about the passage. That could be the main idea of the passage, so focus on that. So keep this in mind. Let's see the next mistake. Reading every word. So on an average, if 3 passages are given to you, there'll be total around 2,500 to 3,000 words which you're supposed to read in a stipulated time. Not possible. And it's also a very bad strategy, and the IELTS examiner are not wanting you to do that. Right? So what would you do? So you would, where is that? Yes. Take a pen or a pencil which is given to you and then start reading. There is a skimming technique, I have spoken about it. So just go through each line, not each word, each line, and just underline the main ideas so that you know what the passage, what the crux of the passage is. Look for understanding the gist of what the passage is. Alright, don't focus on each and every word. You do not have so much of time, do not waste your time. IELTS reading is one of these sections where people badly mismanage their time. So don't do that, okay? Let's see the next mistake. Reading just the first and the last line of the passage. I know a lot of people have said that, okay, primarily just the first and the last line will give you the crux of the passage. But have you ever seen this strategy failing? I can hear a silent yes from few of you. Well, this strategy can work and it may not work as well. Okay, so ideally we have seen traditionally that the passages are such that probably the first line or the last line will give you a gist of the paragraph and you wouldn't have to waste your time reading everything. Now, even the IELTS examiners are smart and they know that you're doing this. So many a times we would have come across a passage where the first and the last line are deliberately written to mislead you. So please don't do that. So you can skimming will save your time, but try to just go through each line and just pick up few words to understand that yes, this is what the passage means. This is what the paragraph means. Alright, so it's good to read each line, skim each line. I'll correct myself. It's good to skim each line and see what the main idea is. So do not just read the first and the last line, just read a couple of lines in between as well, so that you know that yes, you are on the right track. Okay, well, let's see the next mistake. Concentrating on difficult vocabulary. Now, if you come across a particular vocabulary or a word which is out of your mind, you don't know what it means, and you're like, what is that? You don't have much time. Many a times what happens is, even if you read the whole line, you will get a fair idea of what the word could actually mean, So do that. But do not waste a lot of time. If you're not able to understand the vocabulary, that's okay. Next, move on to the next line, okay? Do not waste your time to break it down. Think, where did I see this? What it could mean? Do not do that. You don't have so much of time. It's better to go on to the next question, or it's better to go on to the next paragraph or next line and move ahead, okay? Let's see the next mistake. Not using, where did it go? The pen or pencil while you read. Yes, please keep that in hand when you started your reading the passage section, okay? Circle all the important areas or underline all the important areas and the key items, the key points, some illustrations, whatever you see. People don't do that, and at the end, when they read the question and try to find the answer, they're like, yes, I read about this, but where is it? So you go and waste your time again looking for it. But had you underlined your main ideas, it would be very simple just to look at the underlined main ideas and then find your answer. Okay? So do that. Not following the instructions. When the question says not more than 2 words, they actually mean it, right? So not more than 2 words. Please do not give your answer in 3 or 4 words, even if that answer looks correct to you or seems perfect to you. They don't want that. When they said 2 words, it has to be 2 words. When they said not more than 3 words, it means no 4 or 5 words. Just 3 words, not more than 3 words. Focus on that, alright? So read the instructions carefully and follow it religiously, alright? Not looking for synonyms. So many a times the exact word or the exact phrase which they're asking for might not be available, but synonyms would be available. For example, the question would ask, how did he charm her? But there is no charm in the paragraph, but there's a word called captivate. So captivate is a synonym of charm. So that's how you will come to know that the answer is the same. So you have to keep a track of the synonym. Also, sometimes the question would be given as, what transport did they use? A bus, a train, a ship, or a plane? But nowhere in the passage did they mention about these transport. But they did mention that the travel was made via road transport. So of course, the bus is the closest answer, right? Of the options given. So like this, either you have to find synonyms or you have to find indicative answers. Alright? So please do not always think that you will have direct answers in the passages. Keep your mind open, broaden your horizon, and try to look for indicative answers as well. Okay? So yes, that's all. You are my rock star and you will be a champion soon. I'm pretty confident about it. It's time you are confident about it. Come join my live classes if you need some detailed TLC about learning how to crack IELTS. That's the right place for you. Details are in the description box. Take your 10% off. And I'll see you around next time with a new episode. Let me know what you would want me to make a video on soon. Bye bye. Take care.